All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set, ready. 50-pound wood. 54. Train. Kill.
Now Jackson on first down. James has got it. Complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The first carry now. This is Hill. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. James has it. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
This is Hill on the draw play. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson gets this one to Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Got a man on the right sideline. That's James. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Hill. He's got him. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Don't say nothing. Check 15, check 15.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Jaguars.
Let him know, let him know. Check it backer, check it backer. Pass it.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
And we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Second down, here's Fournette. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check. Mike's 54.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180! 12.
Man, they're not ready for
Hey, gun.
y'all playing the wrong.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
I can't believe they let you play.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Davis, that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A 1st down there on a pickup at 25.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Right now, let's go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's track.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It's caught by Davis. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's go.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Hey, Zoo!
Joker.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 19-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Completes it to Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Here we go. 180!
I'm going to run you over.
65.
Shut.
Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if you guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Where's 52? 52's the mic. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Jackson now. Throwing again. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Let's go, boys.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a 1st down with that catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Hill. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. He's checking. Crash.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Here we go. 20!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This one caught by Davis. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Check nickel.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
White.
Mike 48.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Hey, gun. Let's get some penetration.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Alpha. I got you.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
21. Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one is right through. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
21.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 18, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I got you.
44
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. You run.
Now Garoppolo to try and get after the pick six. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Check 24.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And it's incomplete to Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I got this.
And the blitz does come. And now Garoppolo lost the football. And the Jags grab it. 30, 20, 10. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone.
Let's go. Do it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
At the 23-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
21.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Here we go.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Target.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, box drop. Let's go. 48, Mike. 48.
Garoppolo again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
11. Smooth.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they're holding in check on the scoreboard. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Hey, alert 48.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. Miles Jack there to make the... tackle.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5
Let's
at
get
the 34-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Okay, double up. Hey, alert. Hey, gun. 44 for Mike. Here we go.
Garoppolo now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We got 3. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Check it, hot read.
White. I got you.
48.
21.
Hey, I'm coming.
Bud.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Mike, here we
guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
48, come on.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
48 for Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Watch the edge. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Richie James, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Hey, Haywood.
Right now, let's go.
Got to do better.
Hey, gun.
Come on. Mike 48. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Don't get nervous.
65. I got you.
Hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike 48.
White.
Hey, watch the ball.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage at 31 now on 1st and 10.
11.
At the 31-yard line.
48 for Mike. Strip that ball.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
Line of
Mike,
scrimmage,
20.
the 31 as they
21.
line up
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Mike, 48. Mike, 48.
Here we go.
Hey, high 7.
48, Mike. 48.
Flag.
Rip right. 48. 48's the Mike.
Hey, gun. Hey, Echo. Get hot.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Hey, Delta.
On play action, now Garoppolo completes it to Davis. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike, 48.
I got you. 21.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. This one caught by Davis. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Titans try it. But ultimately, they fail on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 15-90. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Here we go. He's coming. We got double up. Hey, seam 6.
44. Mike.
Lock.
44's the Mike. 44's the Mike.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check three. Slow. Let's go. Set.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They complete it to Hill. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that will extend this big lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go,
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I got you. Two.
Hey, let's get that ball.
Garoppolo wants to throw. It's caught by Davis. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Set the tone.
11.
Mike, 48. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Go.
48.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Here we go. Two.
Showing it.
Protein spill.
Hey, turn it up.
White.
36. 25. Check 25.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for first down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Watch the screen.
Hey, gun.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey, alert. 12. Hey, zoom.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Hey, Alpha.
Here we go. 48.
65.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
21.
Deuce.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's third and short. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a third and 3.
Hey, check 24.
12.
Tight go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's got him in, Corey Davis. And he'll go out of bounds. In the red zone just inside the 20.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
I got you.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Check. Echo. Yup. Mike 52. Hey, that QB's trot.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mike 52.
I'm here all day.
To throw again, Jackson. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They go play action with Jackson. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Here we go.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey. 4 down. Check 48.
Hey, gun.
Check 48's the mic. Go. Hey, alert.
1, Omaha.
Back to 48 right now. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go,
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Pick it up.
I got you. Hey, gun.
Check, 48's the mic.
You ain't going nowhere.
Hey, alert 48.
White.
Mike the 48 right now. Let's go.
Smooth.
Mike 48. Push him back.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Here we go.
So the delay of game penalty backs them up. It's now 2nd and 7.
11. I got you.
Here we go. Check.
Hey, gun.
Check.
21. Here we go.
Watch the backer. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
And now the Jags going to signal for another. Timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go. Baby!
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Black!
48.
Orbit.
48's Mike. All day, dog. 48. 48's the Mike. Watch the run.
21.
Watch the
Set up.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here we go.
The Titans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7.
21. Hey, exit.
Hey, we gonna mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go. Mike 48. Watch the slant.
21. Buzz.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Bravo.
48's the Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that is is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. One final try now for Garoppolo. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Jags, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL